Hello and welcome to Pandora Tarot once again. These are the readings for the month of October 2016. Welcome everyone. As I always say, remember to check your rising and your moon sign as well as your sun sign, because that will give you a better picture, perhaps even more details as to what is expected of the month of October and the energies that are available to every one of us for this month, okay, this upcoming month of October. Especially, I've said this before, if you are a female or if you were born during the night or even both, the moon can be even more powerful than the sun, okay. I know that from my own experience, but because that's my case. So keeping that in mind, also I want to thank everyone who watches and likes and comments my videos. As I always say, thank you so much for being a part of this community. I really appreciate you watching and sharing, and I read all your comments even if I can't answer all of them, so thank you so much for spending your time with me. Okay, let's move on to the readings for each sign. Welcome back, Aries, to your reading for this month of October. Let's jump in with the reading we have already laid out here. We have in the challenge position the Judgment card. Judgment card is an image, a card that represents good news coming your way. Okay, so if we look at the card, we can see there's an angel announcing the good news to those who actually have spent some time in purgatory. This is a card that symbolizes good news coming to you, or not only good news, but news about better times. That's a better way to express it. News about better times that are coming to you after a time or a period of your life this year where perhaps things were not so easy, after a period of pain or just some kind of suffering. Okay, so the thing with this card is that it's positive because it announces that something good will come, or at least that the end of a bad period will come, but it also entails that you have to wait. The good times are not here just yet. There's something you need to sort out first in this month of October, Aries. But the Judgment card is a major arcana card, so it is a big important change in your life. It is a big news. It is a good shift in terms of energy. And like I said in the introduction, October is a month to really change gears, to move forward, to start planning and rethinking, and just staying in the mental states and to move into action. Okay, so we have in the center of the reading the Seven of Swords. Now, Seven of Swords is a card that represents someone stealing something. Actually, it's someone having a dishonest attitude towards you. This is someone who's taking what does not belong to them. Now, usually I see this card as this stealing something that is not tangible, because the swords are the element of air, so it has to do with words and with expression. So it could be that someone is taking recognition away from you. It could be that someone is stealing credit from you, stealing your ideas. It also could be someone who has taken away from you your ability to trust someone. So that sort of intangible things, it's this card more related to. Now, in regards to the Judgment card, it could be that finally, you have been suspicious that this has been going on, this dishonest attitude, and you finally have the proof, or the evidence to prove this. So there is a judgment, or there is a better time coming at you because you are able to prove this. Or this there perhaps you were involved in some kind of someone accused you of something dishonest and it wasn't truth, and you were going through hell because of this. And in the month of October, you're able to set the record straight and say, look, this is the person who did it, and you're able to put that behind you. You know, there is action that you need to take regarding someone having a dishonest attitude towards you, someone taking what does not belong to them and that is actually rightfully yours. So for the majority of you, it will be regarding some kind of theft. Okay, so it could be that some items or even a form of recognition might be returned to you, Aries, in this month. In the position of the things you have to accept, we have another great card. You actually have 3 major arcanas this month. So it's a really nice month for you to change frequencies, to change the energy, you know, especially with the judgment card here. You know, if you have been going through a very dark period, October is the month for you to be able to shake that away. We have the Empress in the position of the things you have to accept. The Empress is the card that represents the mother, you know, and the tarot. She has the ability to nurture, to care, to give birth. She is on fertile ground, and she's also related to all things creative, not just the creation of humans, but also creation of anything that has to do with arts, or where you have to put your creativity. You know, it might not be something related to arts, but you still had to create. And she also related to all Venusian things. So anything that has to do, well, of course, with love, with the arts, with you know, sensual pleasures, with anything that is beautiful or needs to be beautified, you know. So she is related to all of these things, and the fact that comes up in the position of things you have to accept means that you're giving birth to a new situation in your life, okay, a new period of your life. This new period that the angel is announcing here, of course you need to sort this out first. You know, you need to figure out who is having this dishonest attitude towards you. For those of you who are giving birth on the month of October, perhaps if you had, this is another theme that I've seen throughout the readings this month, a lot of pregnancy related perhaps to an illness or having to be in bed rest during the pregnancy. So if you're giving birth in the month of October, don't worry about this, because you will have a fantastic childbirth. You know, if when the highest priestess is in the reading, then you'll have a good childbirth, and you will be seen as a good nurturing mother. That's another thing. And if that's your case, do check your rising and your moon sign, because this theme has come up a lot of times this month. Then you have in the position of the help you're going to receive the 5 of Wands in reverse. Now here's where I think it lays the issue with the 7 of Swords, because we have the 5 of Swords that represent a group of people that has basically a horrible group dynamic. You know, this is a group of people that that could be very creative. So it could be that you're involved in some kind of creative project or activity, and the group of people that you're working with, they're not trying to work together to achieve and build something good. They're trying to get recognition for themselves. They're trying to get fame. You know, they're trying to stand out instead of working as a team. So they fight all the time. It's very easy to start a fight in this environment. There are a lot of big egos involved in the situation. And here's the thing, it comes up in the position of the help. So again, another trend I've seen this month, negative cards coming up in positive positions, in positive situations, which means that this month we will be able to take the negative and turn it into something positive. Okay, so what I believe is that there are very, perhaps even dark truths or dishonest truths coming out, or truth about dishonest acts coming out about the people involved in this group. You know, and it's almost like this set the record straight. Perhaps you were not able to pinpoint before what was it that you were kind of like I want to say bad luck, but you had all this negative energy around you. And now the good news is that you're able to realize that this group is not productive, it's not good for you. And not only that, but there were some people having or taking some actions they're totally inappropriate, even illegal. So you need to address this, okay? So when you're able to give birth to the new period and of your life, or launch this business, or launch this creative project, or give birth to your actual baby, you're not surrounded by this negative energy. You know, you can clean the slate, so you can start in a fresher and healthier way in November. Now, in the final card, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So, you know, for those of you, again, giving birth to, whether it's a baby, a project, a business, a creative project, it's a fortunate, you know, birth. It's something that will bring you good fortune, because the wheel is in the upright position. But the most important thing this card symbolizes, this major arcana symbolizes, is that there are things going on in your life that need to happen. This situation with this dishonest group or people or person needed to happen, okay? It's part of your path, of your destiny in your life. And this is why you can't shy away from addressing this situation, because it will keep haunting you. And this good moment, this good period of your life won't start until you deal with this. You know, you won't be able to give birth, whether it's literally or not, until you deal with this. And what the tarot is saying is something, which is something especially to keep in mind when it might not be such a nice moment, or if you're actually dealing with these people and they're all fighting, keep in mind this is something you have to go through. You know, Aries, you need to go through with this and put it behind you. You cannot shy away from it, and you cannot I don't think there is a way to fix this group of people. You know, you need to confront them with what is going on, and then just move on to the next phase of your life. Okay, so I hope this is helpful. I want to thank everyone who spends their time with me. Thank you for watching, liking, and commenting. And really, I hope you can seize the energy of this month of October, because everything is starting to move forward for all of us. So I'll see you next month. Take care.